Aston Villa on the final day of the season, already promoted and with the title on the line. That's where they are. Enjoy it. The game's underway. Norwich City are attacking the famous Holt end of Villa Park in this first half in their yellow and green. Villa claret and blue still, but not so much blue on the top these days. Mainly claret at tops, white shorts and light blue socks. And Norwich trying to build already with Steepman on the left-hand side, playing into the path of Onel Hernandez, who's already away, level with the Villa penalty area. He comes inside to Steepman, his shot wide of the post. Wow. 20 seconds on the clock, and Norwich City have carved out a golden chance here in front of the Holt end. Steepman, the form he's in, probably should have scored there, shouldn't he, Leon?
Yeah, definitely. I think it was more of an easier chance to miss, but that's great. Norwich are on the front foot and they want to go and score. That's exactly what they want. That's the sort of start that you want to take into the game.
Anyone doubted what this means to Norwich and whether they might take the foot off the gas today? They were right at it there. 6 goals in his last 13 games, Marco Steepman, including the one that set them on their way against Blackburn last weekend, but off target on this occasion. But right start to the game from the Connectors, who I'm sure will have been celebrating. We know they have. Daniel Farke told us he'd allowed them a few days off at the start of the week, and why not? Here we are, as Villa made a shaky start here. It's a poor pass out from the back, and Buendia has seized possession up to the edge of the penalty area now, and Steepman. Buendia now turns it out to the left wing once more, and it's Hernandez who's in full flight right at the start of this game. Back to Vrancic, who lays it off to Kenny McLean, about 35 yards from goal. McLean switches it to the right-hand side. Max Aarons cuts in, waits, plays it back again to McLean. And now Villa have everyone back behind the ball. Dean Smith, the former Brentford man, has got them well organised. Here comes Godfrey, bringing the ball forward from the back for Norwich City. Out to the left it goes. Jamal Lewis trying to step over. Playing it to Mario Vrancic, who will slip, but will still get the ball out to the right-hand side. Controlled nicely on the chest by Max Aarons, who rolls it now into the path of McLean. They're striking it around nicely here, Norwich. McLean looking for Pukki in the area. It's just got away from the Finnish striker. It goes through to the former Canary, Jed Steer, who has had to be patient here. He left Norwich for Aston Villa in 2013. This is only his 24th game for the club, but he does seem to be just about the first choice keeper for Villa now. Villa trying to play their way out of the back. Norwich are pressing, and Villa have had to go all the way back to their goalkeeper Steer. He's got that giant stand, the Holt end behind him in this first half. Aston Villa will definitely be in the playoffs. They'll definitely finish 5th. As it stands, they'll be playing West Brom over 2 legs over the next couple of weeks, which will be matches of massive importance in this part of the world. Villa now try to get their first attack going. The ball played out to the right-hand side, but Adoma can't keep it in play, and it'll be a Norwich throw-in halfway inside their own half. We've talked a lot about Norwich, Leon, but what about Villa today? Strange one for them, isn't it? Because they've got much bigger matches to come over the next couple of weeks.
They have. They're starting a little bit sloppy for my liking. I'm not really too sure what their kind of like structure is at the moment, but yeah, a few sloppy passes. I'm sure Dean Smith and the staff won't be too happy about that, but you know, there's obviously a long time left in the game, but we want to start the game at a fast and ferocious pace, really, to set the tone.
A lot of similarities between the sides this season. Villa have scored plenty at home this season, but conceded a fair few as well, just like Norwich. In fact, if Villa score twice today, they will equal Norwich's total of 51 goals at home, which, as we start the final day of the season, is the best tally in the division. We'll keep you up to date with any goals in the other games. Not too many of them mattering today, with relegation all decided. There's just that one playoff spot to play for, and of course the title will be decided as well. But we know that Norwich City and Sheffield United are definitely going into the Premier League. It's just in which order. Here's McLean inside his own half, rolling it forward to Vrancic. Vrancic taking a challenge there, but getting the pass away. And there's an opportunity for Norwich to come forward on the right-hand side with Aarons to Pukki in the channel. Courtney House leans into him and takes the ball away. Strong defending from the former Wolves player. In fact, he's on loan from Wolves, and he's played the ball up towards halfway, but there's strong defending from the Norwich captain Zimmerman, and the Canaries back in possession of the ball. Got some really experienced defenders at this club. James Chester, who scored at Carrow Row, he's on his way back from injury, not being risked today. It's all surprised to see him in the playoffs, and Tommy Elphick, who is part of the Bournemouth team, promoted alongside Norwich a few years ago, he's on the bench today. Norwich lose possession on halfway. Lansbury looking to get young Andre Green away on the left-hand side. Villa's first meaningful attack here, perhaps. Green, level with the penalty area, on his right foot, stands the ball up towards the far post, headed away by Godfrey. Hutton puts it back into the penalty area. Hourihane plays it into the midfield now. Eventually it arrives on the corner of the area. It's rolled out to the right wing. Adoma with a chance to cross the ball in. And Tim Krul will easily gather. Aston Villa just finding their stride with 4.5 minutes gone, 0-0. But it looks like this could be a game, Leon Barnett, where both sides try to get on the front foot as often as possible. Yeah,
it just looks like Villa are giving Norwich a little bit of more time than what I would have thought. They look quite relaxed, they're not really pressing and kind of giving just giving Norwich a bit more time than I thought they would give me. But it's, I'm expecting a Aston Villa side that will come out. I know they're only in 5th place, but they're looking to get the ball into the players at the front.
10 wins in a row, Villa, before they played Leeds last weekend. Now Aarons has released Stiepermann on the right-hand side, attacking position. He crosses into the penalty area, headed away by Hutton, but it will fall to Vrancic, 30 yards out, struggling to bring it under control, and then, as he does, he's barged over to the ground by Henry Lansbury, and that's a free kick for Norwich City. Lansbury's had a curious time of it. You know, when he was with Norwich City, under Paul Lambert, thought there was a player who was really destined for big things, but he's only made 4 appearances this season, Henry Lansbury. But getting his chance today, and sometimes when you're in that position you can be a bit eager, can't you, Leon? And we saw it there, he barged straight into the back of Vrancic.
Yeah, I think he's desperate to make an impression. Like I said, he's only made 4 appearances. He wants to stamp his team in that playoffs.
This free kick is a long way out, even by Vrancic's recent standards. Got to be 35 yards, but he's got plenty to aim for in the penalty area. Zimmerman and Godfrey have gone forward. Vrancic it will be, though, who will deliver it into the penalty area. Curling now. Villa have headed the ball away, but it arrives back at the feet of Vrancic, onto Pukki, right edge of the penalty area. He cuts it back to the edge of the box. Stiepermann gets away from one challenge, then lays it off here for Kenny McLean. McLean into the penalty area, looking for the run of Hernandez, who might get there! Across the Pukki, and Norwich have scored! A well-worked goal. It's Teemu Pukki's 30th of the season in all competitions, and what a landmark for him. What a season it's been for Teemu Pukki. What a season it's been for Norwich City. Goal number 30 for him, and the Canaries haven't taken long to go in front at Villa Park. It's Aston Villa 0, Norwich City 1.
It's a lovely bit of movement from Pukki in the box. He's always alive, always looking for the ball to be flashed across the box, and yeah, they've done really well. He's done really well to find that bit of space and get ahead of the defender.
It was a tap-in really from Pukki, wasn't it? He missed one similar to that against Blackburn last week when the ball was flashed across the 6-yard box and he got something on it, but not quite enough. This time, no mistake at all. And Hernandez, who's been to the fore this season, this match so far, did really well to latch onto that through ball in the penalty area, play it across, and Pukki was there to score. But that just says a lot about Norwich City, because the free kick into the penalty area, that move broke down rather quickly, but they're relentless. They come again, they pick up the ball, and they're attacking again, aren't they? And Hernandez with a lovely ball across, and Pukki turns it in. And 30 goals, Leon, 30 goals in a season. That's amazing. Yeah,
it is amazing. It's great. That's what you need. If you want to win the league, you need someone that's going to kind of push 30 goals in a season. That's exactly what they've got here. Pukki doing really well.
29 league goals, but he got one in the League Cup as well, as Vrancic releases Hernandez again on the left-hand side. He's enjoying his afternoon here. Up against Alan Hutton at the moment. The ball's right back, tussling, experienced. Hernandez nearly wriggles away from him again. The ball's been cleared out of play off a Norwich player, and it will be a Villa throw-in in the right-back position. But that's just the start that Norwich would have wanted. 7 minutes in. As we mentioned, the free kick, actually, Villa headed away, but Norwich picked it up on the edge of the area, worked it nicely into a position where it was Kenny McLean, played it into the box. Hernandez had to stretch to get to the ball before it went out for a goal kick. He cut it back, and there was Pukki, close range. And Norwich lead 1-0, and are marching perhaps towards the title. Remember, a point today will be enough. If Norwich lose, Sheffield United would have to win to take the title out of Norwich's hands. But it's been a perfect start for the Canaries. Pukki the goal scorer, and they lead 1-0, and it's just rewards for the way they've started this game. Aarons on the right-hand side, infield to Emi Buendia. Aarons again, goes to Christoph Zimmermann. The German rolls it along the ground to goalkeeper Krul. Played out to Ben Godfrey, one of the stars that's emerged during the second half of the season. It's played up to Hernandez on halfway. Lewis rolls it into the centre circle. Here come Norwich again. Really are playing some sparkling stuff here in the opening stages. Buendia along the ground to the right-hand side, picks up Max Aarons, who's marauding forward from right back. He's level with the penalty area here, Aarons, looking to bide his time and perhaps get the cross into the area. Instead, back it comes to McLean, who now does deliver, headed away by one of the Aston Villa defenders, and then Lansbury works it further away, but miscontrol there from Hourihane, and Norwich win it straight back. Here's Zimmermann, the captain, on halfway. He may well be lifting the trophy at the end of the afternoon, which is quite something to behold, isn't it? Norwich have 1 up. Vrancic gives the ball to McLean. McLean strokes it across the width of his own half almost to pick out Ben Godfrey. 27th start in a row for Ben Godfrey. No one's been able to wrestle that place in the team off him. Norwich have got Hernandez in again here on the left-hand side. Again, he cuts it back, but this time doesn't get enough on it to find Pukki. And goalkeeper Jed Steer Norfolk boy dives on it and drop kicks the ball out immediately, looking for Green on this left-hand side. On the attack, he's controlled it well, but Aarons is quick. Comes in and steals the ball off him, and back it goes to Tim Krul. We'll bring Leon Barnett in just a moment on the problems that Onel Hernandez is causing Aston Villa here. But we'll do that now because Norwich have got possession. I mean, I haven't got the brightest tactical brain when it comes to football, Liam, but even I can see that Villa have got a problem there. Yeah,
they just can't get hold of him. He's finding a little bit of space, and he's not really under pressure, so he's able to pick a pass, whatever pass he wants. And I don't know, Aston Villa, I think they need to put a bit of pressure on Hernandez.
Well, it's Hutton in that position, the right back, who doesn't always play there. It's often El Mohammadi, the Egyptian, but he's on the bench today. Hutton, though, is experienced and should be experienced enough to be able to deal with this. Norwich have got a free kick. They've taken it quickly. They've moved it again to Hernandez on the left-hand side. With the penalty area. Villa with plenty back. Norwich looking for a second goal already. Back it comes to Mario Vrancic. Vrancic works the ball towards the left-hand side. Gets it back again. Going up is the chant from the Norwich City fans, enjoying themselves, of course. Ball comes to the right-hand side now. It's gathered by Aarons. Back to McLean, 25 yards out. Inside for Vrancic, doesn't quite get there. Villa have broken that attack up, and we'll look to counter-attack, but Godfrey's having none of it. Went in with a challenge on Kodja. Referee Peter Banks has given Villa a free kick on halfway. I thought they might just use it to take the sting out of the game, but in fact they're taking it quickly. Their side would prefer to attack, and it's a Doma. Played against Norwich in the playoff final for Middlesbrough 4 years ago. Away he goes on the right-hand side. Hutton getting forward now from right back. Cuts inside. Halfway inside the Norwich half. Gets it back to the halfway line in Courtney House. And now comes to Neil Taylor, the Welshman on this left-hand side. Villa's turn to just enjoy a bit of a possession after Norwich's flying start to this game. 11 minutes gone. Aston Villa 0, Norwich City 1. Daniel Pfeiffer comes to the side of the pitch with that black overcoat on, urging his team on. His demeanour hasn't changed, despite the fact that promotion's already been secured. Is Whelan in the centre circle to Lansbury. Villa playing some nice passing football now, applauded by their supporters. It comes to Andre Green on the left-hand side. Back in field to Hourihane. And now Whelan through the midfield. Green, closed down by Buendia. Eager as ever in the challenge, but Green has managed to hold him off on this occasion. It's Aston Villa's turn to try to construct something. Lansbury has released Hourihane with a bit of room on the left-hand side here. Suddenly it's Norwich's turn to drop deep and have plenty of men back behind the ball. Buendia's the foot in there on Hourihane. It's a clear free kick. Villa will have it on this left-hand side. And Buendia, for all his brilliance this season, can sometimes just be a little bit eager to go get balls that he's got no chance of winning.
Yeah, definitely. It's a different type of intensity trying to get the ball back. I think Norwich really want it. When it's the other way around, when Norwich will have the ball, Villa kind of letting Norwich pass the ball around. So you can definitely see the intensity of trying to get the ball back.
Tim Cookie, of course, in pole position to be the Championship's top goal scorer. So that will have helped him as the ball is played in from the left-hand side. There's a chance there for Villa, and they've scored! Kodja didn't make any proper contact with the ball, but he had escaped from the Norwich City defence. And even though he got something on it, not the sort of contact that he would have wanted, it was enough to take it beyond Krul and into the net. And Villa have scored with their first real chance of the game. A free kick curled into the left-hand side. Kodja had time and space, and he's got enough on it to equalise. It's Aston Villa 1, Norwich City 1.
It's unlucky. I think Norwich have had the bulk of the possession as well and been a little bit hard done by. I don't know whether it was a foul in the end, but I think that the referee was going to play advantage, but didn't in the end. But you know, it's one of those balls. It's a great ball. It was one of those ones where, you know, if the defender does touch it, it does end up in the back of the net. So yeah, fair play to them, but unlucky to Norwich.
And Kodja has put that ball in. And it's a strange goal, wasn't it? I mean, I think we haven't got the benefits of the replays here. They'll probably show it on the big screen over in the corner, but it's hard to see. But I mean, a set piece. Kodja, as it was floated into the left, Kodja was unmarked, wasn't it?
Yeah, just got ahead of his marker and he was the first to react. And it was a good ball, but should have defended it a little bit more better than what I thought.
That's brought the crowd to life, as you can hear. It wasn't a particularly clever finish from Kodja, but he got enough on the ball. Now Hernandez on the left-hand side. I mentioned there have been plenty of goals at Villa Park this season and at Carrow Road, so we should have seen a few today. We've had two inside the opening quarter of an hour. Villa 1, Norwich 1. It's a strange finish. He didn't get a proper contact on that at all, did he?
No, and I think that's what didn't help the goalkeeper.
Now they try to come forward on the left-hand side. Villa. And it's Max Aarons who's taking control of the ball, but it's penned in here by Green. Tries to work it away to Buendia. They gave away the free kick from which Villa scored. Buendia wins one this time, though. It's 1-1. It's a keenly contested game, this one. Norwich unbeaten in 13 coming into it. Villa unbeaten in 12. So no surprise that we're seeing two sides full of confidence. I think there'll be given the circumstances, a real element of frustration about the goal that Norwich have given away there. Kodjia. This is 4th in 6 games for club and country. And he was on hand to just get enough on that to turn it past Tim Krul. I think you're right, Leon. I think as a goalkeeper you sort of set yourself for a powerful shot, don't you? And when somebody gets a weird touch or sort of scuffs it, it can catch you out.
Yeah, it just offsets you. I don't know whether it come off his shin and just kind of went into the right-hand side of the goal, but I don't know if I can give him the credit to say a good finish, but it's done enough to get past the goalkeeper.
Aarons, right-hand side, finds Steepman on the edge of the penalty area. Steepman closed down, goes in for a challenge and finds Vrancic 25 yards out. Vrancic scoops the ball into the area. Eventually it falls for Pukki. He cuts it back to Steepman on the edge of the box. Steepman will try one, but there's no power on that at all. He didn't get hold of it at all, but it will bobble through to the goalkeeper, Jed Steer. Entertaining stuff, 1-1, 16 minutes gone. Norwich were in front for Timu Pukki, but a lead that would only last for 7 minutes. We saw Kodjia stabbing in equaliser for Aston Villa. And, proving that Norwich have got plenty of work to do before they do lift that trophy. A point would be enough, remember. No goals anywhere else in the Championship, but not in terms of the top of the table anyway. Although Wigan have just gone 1-0 up against Millwall. They're almost giving it away on the edge of their penalty area there to Steepman. It's been worked to Glenn Whelan. One stage where that Wigan-Millwall game on the last day looked like it might be a 6-pointer, but relegation's already been decided. Now Villa, they're coming from a poor start, they're attacking on the right-hand side. It's played to Hutton, who crosses in from the right wing. Zimmerman's missed it, green shot, blocked in the 6-yard box by Max Aarons, who just spread himself in front of the ball, and away it goes for a throw-in. The game's completely changed now on that Villa equaliser.
Found a little bit of confidence, haven't they? Just wonder whether they Norwich need to contain this little spell they're going through.
It's Aarons finding Buendia on the edge of his own penalty area, played up towards Steepman. Norwich will now counter-attack because Villa have committed men forward. Steepman carries the ball deep into the Villa half, then plays it across. Pukki controls on his chest, and fires the ball high into the Holt end. That would have been some goal. Steepman racing half the length of the pitch on the right-hand side, playing it across. Pukki's first touch was great, but the finish just deserted it.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. It literally come over his right-hand shoulder and he tried to chest it and hit it on the volley, which is a difficult skill to do, but he's unlucky. It's a half a chance.
Do you ever watch Pointless, Leon?
I don't know.
Well, I'm sure you know who Alexander Armstrong is.
Yes.
There's always been a rumour that he's a Norwich fan. I've never been quite convinced, but Rob has just shown me a picture on social media of him sat in amongst the Norwich fans here at Villa Park today, clearly with a Norwich scarf on. So either he has always been a Norwich fan or he's jumped on the bandwagon for today. But we're a broad church, we welcome everyone who wants to be seen in the yellow and green in the away end, and I'm sure he's enjoying the game at the moment. Norwich were 1 up, it's now 1-1. Here's Green on the left-hand side for Villa, plays it to the goal scorer Kodjia. It's now with Neil Taylor, the left-back, infield to Glenn Whelan. Now Burahan, who hat-trick last year. Villa won this fixture 4-2 last August. Could be a similar amount of goals in this one today. Vrancic does really well, takes the ball off Burahan. Oh, was the referee giving a foul there? I think Vrancic is unlucky. Burahan was delaying on the ball. I thought Vrancic took the ball.
Yeah, I don't know whether the referee should just let them play advantage. I still think they had the ball, but Hurahan's trying to have too many touches in the middle of the park, which you're unable to do that playing against Norwich.
Hutton on the right-hand side tries to turn Norwich, looking for the run of Kodjia, who I think he's onside here. Bursts into the penalty area, but Godfrey comes back, takes the ball away from him, back to the keeper it goes. No foul. A few appeals from the Villa fans. Breathless stuff. Norwich are now attacking. Krul has bowled the ball out to Vrancic. He carries it into the Villa half. It's with Hernandez, who had a great start to this game on the left-hand side. Back it comes now to Mario Vrancic. Hernandez will take no chances. He'll stroke it back to the halfway line. Then Godfrey. It's Aston Villa 1, Norwich City 1 on this final day of the season on BBC Radio Norfolk. We'll have full coverage of that victory parade through the streets of Norwich tomorrow as Vrancic picks out Aarons on the right wing here. Level with the Villa penalty area. He's got runners all around him. Aarons looks for Steepman on the edge of the box. One touch pass to Buendia, right corner of the area. Played back again to McLean. Norwich patiently keeping possession inside the Villa half. Vrancic has a look all around him, decides that the sensible ball is the one back to McLean. Another clever touch from Steepman to bring Buendia into it. It's with Marco Steepman on the right wing, coming forward. Aarons is outside it. Aarons will play the ball back to McLean. McLean has attempted through ball, is charged down, and Norwich will build again from halfway. That's the idea anyway. Vrancic plays it back to Zimmerman. Aston Villa have kept their shape well there, made it difficult for Norwich to pick a way through. Norwich are all over Aston Villa in the opening 10 minutes of this game, but I'm not sure whether Dean Smith has changed anything in particular, but certainly they sort of got to grips with it. I can tell you Stoke are 1-0 up against Sheffield United. That's a significant goal for Norwich City. Sam Vokes, once of Norwich, on loan, has scored that goal. And Zimmerman plays the ball long, looking for the run of Aarons on the right-hand side. He's flagged offside, but that's Stoke goal. And if it stays like that, it means that Norwich City would be champions today regardless of what they do, because Sheffield United have to win to stand any chance of catching up with the Canaries. Stoke 1, Sheffield United 0. And Derby lead West Brom 1-0. Martin Waghorn, the goal scorer in that game for Derby, and that would help Derby towards the playoffs, and would mean that West Brom would finish 4th and would play Aston Villa in the Championship playoffs next week. Keep up to date with the important goals as and when they go in. 20 minutes gone, it's Aston Villa 1, Norwich City 1. And the ball is at the feet of Jed Steer, from the Norwich League goalkeeper, who now plays for Villa. He's taking a free kick from the left-back position for Villa. Hits it long, hits it high. It bounces towards the edge of the box. Lewis clears. Further away then from Hernandez. And here's Vrancic. Goes down very quickly, but he's got to pass away to Pukic. Working hard on halfway, but he's lost it. Courtney Hauser emerges with the ball. Plays it up to the edge of the area. Kodja trying to get in, but Ben Godfrey slams the door shut. And with the left foot, clears the ball away for Norwich City. Hernandez heads the ball on. And Norwich will get the throw in. Okay, from Villa player last.
I think Aston Villa are starting to find their feet into this game now. I think they started quite slowly, but now they're starting to find a momentum and trying to attack Norwich.
Zimmerman plays the ball back to goalkeeper Tim Krul. Passes it to Godfrey. Norwich being pressed on the edge of their own penalty area here, but they've got the confidence and the skills to get out of it. Vrancic to McLean on the left-hand side. McLean has been fouled by Whelan. And Norwich will get a free kick over on the left, which they've tried to take quickly, but far too quickly. And the referee will order them to go back. 1-1 then. If you are just joining us, it's a 12:30 kick-off here. They've been playing for 22 minutes. Pukki had Norwich in front after 7 minutes. Kodja with the equaliser after some poor marking from Norwich City from a set piece. As it stands, Norwich will be crowned title winners in the Championship today, because not only are they getting the point that they need, but Sheffield United are behind against Stoke. Any further goals, of course. BBC Radio will fit this afternoon. More live football for you tomorrow, because not only have we got the parade in the morning, in the afternoon we'll be back at the Walks. Kings Lynn Town playing Alderchurch in the final of the Southern Premier Central playoffs. We'll bring you full commentary of that one with Nick Bowler and with Phil Daly. Here's Pukki on the right-hand side for Norwich, playing it into the penalty area. And Xavier should deal with that for Villa. He's got it back to his goalkeeper Jed Steer, who clears high towards the halfway line. Zimmerman wins a strong header, but it's collected in midfield there by Lansbury. The ball was bouncing. Pukki put him under pressure. Lansbury strong enough to hold him off. Villa will try to build something from halfway. For the first time now, the Norwich substitutes have been sent to warm up. Jordan Rhodes, Moritz Lightman, and Tim Close are the three that have got the nod at the moment. Villa looking to build on the right-hand side. Hutton's come scampering forward. He's level with the Norwich penalty area. Janelle Lewis is marking him well. Hutton, though, has played the ball to Adoma, who gets the cross in. Two Norwich players collide at the near post. The ball goes out of play for the first corner of the game. It's gone to Aston Villa. And Leon Barnett, this is a test. They'll have to defend this better than they did the previous set piece around the penalty area.
Yeah, they do. I think they do zonal here as well, don't they? So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of zonal, but it's a bit of a grey area. Obviously, it goes in someone else's area. You can always get away with it by blaming them. So, yeah, so we defend it quite well.
Norwich are top of the table, so it's worked fairly well for them this season. But yeah, as the free kick is actually, the corner's played to the edge of the box. Hurahan's shot, bouncing, blocked and cleared away. It was a corner lifted towards the edge of the area. Everyone had gone towards the goal. Hurahan with a clear shot at goal, but didn't catch it very well at all, the Irish international. The ball is cleared by Norwich City, and they do get away with that first corner. I think you're right about zonal marking. A lot of people are not fans of it, but I suppose, you know, Norwich are top of the table, so we shouldn't complain too much.
Well, yeah, over a course of a season it's probably worked, so yeah.
But it certainly didn't, or something certainly didn't, in that free kick where Villa equalised. Hutton plays the ball forward early, looking for Green on the edge of the penalty area. The ball has run to the left, and there's space here for Neil Taylor, level with the Norwich area. He crosses low, back-heeled away by Buendia, but will sit up for Wheeler, and he tries a volley. And that was going to go way, way wide and out for a goal kick. You can't blame him for having a go. That set up nicely, didn't it?
Yeah,
into the box.
And he had a lot of time, so yeah, he had all the authority to try and hit one on the volley.
9 years as a Stoke player. Glenn Whelan, 35 years old now, 25 caps for the Republic of Ireland. Stiefelmann, 1-1, has the ball on halfway. Goes down, Stiefelmann, no foul. Villa are allowed to come forward with Hutton. A loose pass from him, intercepted by Godfrey. He's lost it though to Hourihane. So Norwich could be in trouble here. Adoma's away on the right wing, 2 in the penalty area. One of them is Kodja. I think he got beaten to it by a defender. He did. Zimmerman in there, and the ball's gone out for a corner. Blackburn lead Swansea 1-0 in the Championship. Villa enjoying arguably their best spell at the moment. 1-1 it is, but they've got a corner. Certainly, their attitude, their movement's been completely changed since that Jonathan Kodja equaliser. Now the last corner from that right-hand side was aimed for Hourihane, but he's going to take this one. Let's bring everyone back to defending. The left foot from the right-hand side, played in dangerously by Hourihane, put it up in the air by Godfrey. He's going to need another clearance though. Howes has put it back into the danger zone. Godfrey's clearance lands for Green on the edge of the box. Good tackle from Buendia. Villa come again. Green getting away from Lewis, teeing up Adoma, central position 20 yards out. His shot takes a big deflection and loops over the top. It was McLean that it deflected off. Another corner for Villa. Norwich are having to weather a bit of a storm here, aren't they, at the moment, Leon Barnett? I mean, just finding it very difficult to get out at the moment.
Yeah, I just don't know whether these corners are really effective, really. I think they hit one to the front post, which, you know, Buendia defended quite well. But, yeah, just got to keep on their toes for this defender.
They're taking a short corner this time, to the corner of the penalty area and Andre Green. Still everyone back for Norwich. Now it's played to the right-hand side and Hourihane who'd taken the corner. Back to Green again. Buendia's quick to get in on him though and make the challenge. Pukki as well. Vrancic just stolen it. Norwich may break here. No, they've given it away. And Villa get towards the edge of the box where Stiefelmann intercepts. McLean's been fouled by Lansbury and Norwich do get away with it in the end. A little flurry of Villa corners there. Norwich have seen them off. And for a moment it looks as if they might be away on the counter-attack, but they can't quite make that happen.
I think that was a sensible foul because I think it looked to me that it was 1v1 at the back there, Courtney House and Pukki, so you know, it probably was a tactical foul in the end.
Exciting times. Norwich on their way to the title, drawing 1-1 here with Aston Villa. Vrancic hits the ball over the top here. Hernandez by himself on the edge of the penalty area, clearly is offside, and the flag goes up. And we mentioned it earlier on, Leon, it does feel as if Villa have got to grips with Onel Hernandez a little bit more now, doesn't it? He was really stood out at the start of the game by how much time and space he was getting, but yeah, that seems to have stopped now.
Yeah, they look like they're rotating the midfield here, and they've obviously switched flanks, so yeah, I don't know whether he's getting as much joy as he did on the other side.
Dean Smith is a canny manager, and so well with Brentford. One of his, he changed between Brentford and Villa, didn't he? Just around the time that those two sides came to Carrow Road back in October. Norwich winning that one 2-1. The 2 from Jordan Rhodes, who's on the bench today, as he has been for much of the season. Whelan playing the ball forward for Villa. On the right-hand side, there's some danger here for Norwich to have to deal with. Villa had to make a good run forward. And there's a poor pass from Neil Taylor. He doesn't get forward that often from left back, and accelerated forward there. And the ball was blasted past him. Straight out for a throw-in. Taylor's only scored 1 goal since 2010. And that was in Euro 2016 for Wales against Russia. So he saves them up for the special occasions. 1-1 here. 28 minutes played on BBC Radio Norfolk. Next time before Norwich defender Leon Barnett alongside us at Villa Park. Watching Villa. A shaky start, the team from the second season. Here's Hutton on the right-hand side, coming forward with pace. He's a fullback who's always liked to attack. Buendia makes the challenge. Flag goes up and the officials decide that's a free kick, and of course Villa have already scored from a free kick after a Buendia foul. That one on the left wing, this one on the right wing, and Buendia's going to get booked for kicking the ball away, which is unnecessary given where Norwich are in the table and what today means. Yellow card for Buendia, free kick to Villa, and they're just continuing a few too many of these set pieces around their own penalty area at the moment, aren't they, Norwich?
Yeah, they are. This is a similar sort of position, but on the other side is when they did concede that first equaliser. So, but hopefully they defend it a little more better than they did in the first one.
Almost half an hour gone, 1-1. Villa enjoying their best spell at the moment. They've got a free kick over on the far side, the right. As they attack. Liverpool's goal once more. Held in dangerously from that right-hand side. Oh, it's come off Jamal Lewis. Krul punched it away into the ground. Flag has gone up anyway against one of the Villa attackers who was closing in on Krul. They're better there, Norwich, in terms of dealing with the ball into the penalty area. Nottingham Forest 1 up on Bolton for Joe Lollett. Swansea have equalised at Blackburn, that's 1-1, and QPR 1-0 up Sheffield Wednesday. A series of teams there, other than Bolton, I think they will be in the Championship next season. This for Norwich, it's all about the Premier League. Are they going to go off as champions? They are 1-1 it is here. Sheffield United are losing. Too far away from here at Stoke. A bit of sting goes out of the game as Tim Krul takes his time and then aims the pass to the right, and Aarons, he's headed on. Buendia is after this and he will get there ahead of Courtney Howes, and Buendia juggling with the ball. Howes seems to climb all over the top of him there to get to the ball, but Steedman has turned it into the area. Howes is there again, defending strongly there for Villa. Pukki giving chase, ball's gone out of play, and Norwich have their first corner of the game. Scrappy defending, but effective in the end from Villa.
Yeah, I just think Pukki just got his body in between the ball and the man and made it difficult for him to defend.
So Buendia will take this corner from the right-hand side. Forward will come Zimmerman and Godfrey into the Villa penalty area. Buendia delivers high, deep. Godfrey's header up in the air. Opportunity here, headed away though strongly by Villa, but it's fallen for Lewis, who shoots from distance, high over the bar. And into the whole tent. We've said it a lot over the last few weeks. Jamal Lewis, the one man who hasn't scored in this Norwich City squad today in terms of the outfield players, so that really would have sealed it if he'd put that one into the top corner from there, but not quite.
I think he's saving them all for the Premier League.
Well, he's only ever got one senior goal, and that was at Chelsea in the FA Cup, a late equaliser to take us to extra time last season. So you might be right. Maybe he's going to be the man for the really big occasion. Not a great season for him, though. Jamal Lewis. Take it for granted how young he is, only 21. He played. This is his 68th appearance for the Canaries. He's played in every single league game that they've won this season. Here's Hutton coming forward for Villa. Halfway inside deep, Norwich half already. Support outside him from Adoma. And with the penalty, cross comes in. It's a Norwich player, goes behind, and that's another Villa corner. Norwich again will bring everybody back. See John Terry, the Villa first team coach, standing on the side of the pitch just behind manager Dean Smith. No quarter being given in this game. Here comes the corner from Hourihane from the right-hand side for Villa. Dangerously floated in. Krul's punched it up in the air. It's going to land on the edge of the area. Whelan back to Lansbury for Villa. Worked out to the right wing. Hourihane's in space there, having just taken the corner. Curls it in again dangerously, and the ball's flashed over the crossbar. May well have come off Zimmerman last. That goal kick's been given. I think the Norwich captain got his head to that, and so do the Villa players. They're surrounding the referee, but a goal kick has been awarded.
That's good defending, if I'm honest, but obviously the referee's not really seen the touch he had on top of his head.
Yeah, Zimmerman, I'm sure, got his head to it. But...
Efsane Avrupa ve Nurpas Arenası maçın ardından
Ahmet ben.
Ahmet'le birlikteyiz. Nurpas Arenası oyuncusu Ahmet. Güzel bir oyun.
Evet.
Eksik başladınız.
Evet, biraz ulaşımda sıkıntı yaşadık ama arkadaşlarım sağ olsun kompakt bir oyunla, taktik maktik olmadan herkes sahaya yüreğini ve bileğin hakkını vererek eksik kalmamıza rağmen 5 mi 4 en son sayamadım, matematiğim yetmedi. Yendik. Arkadaşlarımı kutluyorum. Teşekkür ederim.
Başarınızın devamını diliyorum.
Sağ ol.